Yup. What's going on? What's going on, my peoples? It's been a while since I've been on StreamYards now. Definitely been a while, but we're here today. Got some time to talk to y'all. You know, um, yo, shout out to everybody that been getting their CDL as of late. You know, um, all the new drivers out there. Um, keep on doing what y'all doing, man. You know, stay focused. Keep your eyes on the prize. You know, got three people in the building. What's going on with y'all today? But we are here, man. We are here. You know, who's in the building right now? So today I want to talk about, getting your CDL. And one of the things I want to talk about, man, is sometimes when we're out there working, right? Someone will approach us and then they'll ask us the same question over and over again. Franklin, what's going on? They'll ask you the same question over and over again. How do I get my CDL? Right? And then you making a delivery or something, they ask you the same question. And then you look at the person, man, and you start thinking to yourself, I'm like, yo, this dude asks me the same question every Tuesday. Or this dude asks me the same question every Monday. And I started thinking to myself, like, you ain't gonna get no CDL, man. Like, why is he wasting my time? You know what I'm saying? So, if you want something in life, you gotta reach out and get it. You know what I mean? And a lot of people, they like to waste your time. They really don't want it. You know? You're giving them all the information they want, give them all the information they need, but they really don't want it. You know what I mean? You guys got those people in y'all life. Y'all got those friends. You know, they see you in trucking, they see you doing good. They always asking you, how do I get in trucking? And, cats you grew up with, cats around the neighborhood, cats around the way. You know what I'm saying? Say we used to hang on the corner or something, right? And when we younger, we on the corner having a drink or we rapping or whatever and doing whatever. But some of us start to get mature and you go off and you get a job. 10 years later, you seen the same cat that you grew up with. Hey, you still doing the truck thing? Like, what are you talking about, truck thing, man? Like, are you guys hiring over there? You get what I'm saying? So, some people just don't want it. Some people put the weed. Some people put the marijuana. Some people put the Mary Jane in front of their career. You get what I'm saying? So, today's video, man, hopefully just reach out to the new guys out there that's trying to get their CDL. Put down the marijuana and get your CDL, man, because the good thing I can tell you about weed, in my opinion, is easier to quit than cigarette. That's just my opinion. Get what I'm saying? But it's a lot of guys, they go on my comments and they always ask me, does so-and-so give drug tests? How often such and such give drug tests? Get what I'm saying? And I'm not going to ask them why, but I know why. Because they can't put down the weed. So I'm talking about, it's okay. I get it. You know what I'm saying? I get it. You know what I mean? But put down the weed, man, because guess what? We grew up. You know what I mean? You guys grow up and y'all start dating and stuff. You start having kids and stuff like that. You know what I mean? These kids, they deserve to be taken care of. Get what I'm saying? And I'm not saying that you can't take care of a kid working a regular so-and-so job. But if you really want to get your CDL, you know what I'm saying, just go out there and do it. You know what I mean? TJ, what's going on? We got Franklin in the building. We got Dez in the building. Once upon a time in YouTube trucking in the building. Dare say, do I think a $400 difference is worth working 6 days rather than 5 days? Um, Des, the way I look at that, I look at it different, right? I look at it different, right? Remember one thing, you can never get back time. Huh? You can never get back time, right? So you gotta ask yourself, is your time that you're gonna be losing worth that $400, right? And if you do nothing with your free time, you might as well go and make that $400. But if you type of person and you like to do things, chill with your family, you got other hobbies, you got other means of making money, then I would just stay at the 5 days. But if you have a goal where you're trying to save some money to do something, you go ahead and you keep working the 6 days, start stacking the bread. But you gotta remember, you know what I'm saying, is at the end of the day, it's all up to you. You know what I mean? I think 400 is pretty good for working an extra day. It's not bad at all. It's not no chump change. It's really good. Now, to work an extra day, I wouldn't want to get paid nothing less than that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I would not go on an extra day for no $200. You know what I mean? So, I think that's pretty good, you know? As long as you got some goals, like, I would go ahead and keep on doing it, man. Because you got some people, they just working 6 days and they're not doing nothing with it, man. You know what I mean? You got some people working 6 days and they're wasting all their money at the liquor store. You know what I'm saying? They're just wasting it. Like, well, you gotta have a goal if you're gonna be working that hard. It gotta be a good outcome. You know what I'm saying? You can't just be working that hard and just blowing all your money away. Like, do something with it. Because you gotta remember, time is money. Money is time. You know what I mean? And that's one of the things you guys gotta remember. We give up so much time to make that money. You know what I mean? So that free time is priceless, guys. I'm telling you. You know what I mean? That free time that you guys get is priceless. We got 4 people in the building right now, and we just here, man. We just here chilling. 12:45 down here in Florida, where I'm at. You know what I'm saying? Rough week in Florida. Rough week in Florida. Shannon, what's going on? Rough week in Florida this past weekend. Florida State lost. Miami Hurricanes lost. Jacksonville, I don't even keep track of Jacksonville. The Dolphins lost. It's a rough week, man. The only good thing we got going for us is Tampa. Oh, TJ, I'm off today. The only good thing we got for us is Tampa right now. Other than that, we just suck in sports as a state. You know what I'm saying? Like, in the state of Florida, the big 3 used to be the Hurricanes, Florida State, and the Gators. Not no more. Not no more. The Miami Hurricanes and FSU is not on that list no more. Just take them off that list. Get what I'm saying? To me, what keep the state going as a college football program, I don't know how I end up talking about sports, but you guys know me. But what keeps the state going as a college program is the damn Florida Gators keep the state going. Get what I'm saying? And UCF and USF. Those are the big 3 right now, in my opinion. Is the Gators, UCF, and USF. And what all those 3 schools got in common? They're pretty much like, those 3 schools right there is like an hour distance from each other, just about. You got UCF, they're on this side of I-4. You got USF on that side of I-4. Then if you want to get to the Gators, you know what I'm saying, you take I-4, you get a 75 north, and you in Gainesville. So that area up there is doing really good. TJ said, what about UCF? How they doing? They beat Boise by 5. Yeah, man, those schools are doing pretty good, man. They're recruiting pretty good. Their facility is pretty good. You know what I mean? Like Gators, I think Gators is always gonna be good because they got good facility. You know, they got that big stadium on the campus, and they just live and die football up there in Gainesville, man. Florida State, they got a big stadium on campus. I can't explain that one. Get what I'm saying? We got 9 people in the building real quick. We just doing a quick live. You know, I'm just home chilling. You know, so I just thought I'd come live for a second. You know what I mean? You know how we do it. Appreciate everybody that tuned into my channel. You know, that been supporting my channel. You know what I mean? We try to put out positive videos. You know, we try to avoid all the negativity, stuff like that. But you know how it gets sometimes. Sometimes people like to come on your channel with the negativity, but we try to keep it positive around here, right? NFL wise, so far, man, the NFL been pretty interesting. You know, week 1 started out good. I was surprised the way, what's his name out there for the Saints, QB. I was surprised the way Jameis Winston played in that first game. He played pretty good. The Dolphins, they did pretty good in the first game. You know, Aaron Rodgers, one of my favorite quarterback, he didn't do nothing in the first game, but it was a good bounce back. The second game, my game in honesty, what's going on? TJ said, am I bringing back morning coffee? Man, the problem is, TJ, I go to work like really early sometimes. I got like different schedule, but what I want to do, TJ. I want to bring some type of in football season. I'm waiting for week 3. I want to bring some type of football talk show going on. You know what I'm saying? Cause you know, I just love football, man. You know what I'm saying? Teddy Bridgewater, he's playing good. You know, he's doing really good out there. I'm not surprised by that. I'm not surprised by the way he's playing. One thing that I am surprised about the NFL, I'm surprised what's going on in Houston. Tyrod Taylor, he's hurt right now, and they won't activate. What's his name? Man, that name is slipping my mind. Watson. They won't activate him. I don't know what's going on out there. You know, the Jacksonville quarterback, he's playing good, but they can't buy a win. You know, one of the things that everybody's worried about, they're worried about Urban Meyer running off to college again, because with that guy, you just can't trust. You just can't trust that guy. You know, he chased more money like a $2. I'm not even gonna say that word, but Urban Meyer is that one coach I would not want on my team. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he's a good coach, but he's just not a stable individual. Get what I'm saying? Alabama, they keep running over people. But I'm gonna tell you guys this. I don't know who watched college football in here. We seen Alabama play the number 2 team in the nation this weekend. I'm telling you right now, Florida Gators, that's the number 2 team right there. That team is no joke. They're in my opinion, they're just I'm not even gonna say a coach. I think they're a few plays away from being a national champion. One thing I think that will help them out if they, you know, like stop playing that quarterback game and just keep it with one person. We got I'm not even gonna T. First of all, let me ask you this question, right? Before I pronounce your whole name, let me ask you this question. Are you a man or a woman? You know what I mean? Because if you're a man, I'm just going to call you SPT, right? Now, if you're a woman, I have no problem pronouncing your whole name, right? Because it just sounds a little sweet. No, I'm just playing with you. But yeah, I'm just joking with you. But can you tell me how PFG do their training for new CDL drivers? Um, well, pretty much how that works for most food service company is it's pretty much like they get you on, and you're usually assigned one trainer, and the one trainer he'll show you everything with the work, and they'll slowly bring you in on the driving aspect, assuming that you have your own, you already have your CDL, right? So you'll just be assigned like one trainer, and it's just like you being a new first food service driver, where as if a new food service driver get like 2 or 3 weeks of training, but if you're a new CDL holder and you need training, it'll just take you long with the particular trainer. It'll just take you a little bit longer with that particular trainer, if you get what I'm saying. So it's a pretty good program. Most of these companies are starting to have. You guys seen that video I put out the other day about Cisco. They're gonna actually start a truck driving school. You know what I'm saying? And it's gonna be a lot more companies to follow of that particular road that they're going down. One of the advantages of that is, guys, they're gonna learn how to drive and get their CDL, and they're gonna be making money right away. They're gonna be making good money, and I'm talking about young guys. I'm talking about guys that just turned 21 and stuff like that. So I think the way these companies are thinking nowadays is it's pretty good for all the young drivers out there that want to get on. And you doesn't even got to be a young driver, any driver. I always like to use the term young drivers because I like to see young men get the opportunity to come in this industry and make money, because I think this industry is really, I'm not going to say it's a young man's game, but it's to a young man's advantage to start this type of job. And when they do this type of job, is to go ahead and put money right away in your 401k and stuff like that. And years down the road, man, you will be all right. You get what I'm saying? So that's why I always reference like a young man game, stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Because I would advise anybody to sign up for food service if you never signed. I always get the question like, what's the oldest do I think somebody could be to sign up for food service? And to me, I don't consider that a good question, because I would have to reference that question to be, what's the healthiest, or what's your, like, can you handle this type of work? You know what I'm saying? Because you could be 50 years old, right? And you could be in better shape than a 21-year-old. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta look at it that way. And even if it's somebody out of shape, I'm not gonna discourage them for coming to do this job. But I'm just telling you right now, if you out of shape, it's gonna be a lot harder for you to run down that ramp. You gotta put in that much extra work. Get what I'm saying? Women, females. I would not discourage women from doing this type of work. Get what I'm saying? Ain't nothing beat trying, man. Nothing beats trying. You know what I mean? But I just think at the end of the day, in my opinion, this is a young man's game, but anybody can do it. You know what I'm saying? Anybody can do it. SPT. That's a good question right there, right? So I like to get my vitamins like out of like natural food, right? I eat a lot of green banana. I boil it, that's good for iron and stuff like that. But if you're a type of person, you don't eat a lot of home cooked food and stuff like that. You don't eat a lot of real food. I would recommend like just going to GNC and get your multivitamin going. You know what I mean? That will really help you out for doing this job. One of the other things I would recommend you doing is eating. Eat. And the reason I say eat is because you got to understand in the food service world, we burn we burn a lot of calories. We burn a lot of energy throughout the day. You know what I mean? Eat and drink a lot of fluid. You know what I'm saying? Fluid could be anything from water, Gatorade. You know, stay away from that sweet stuff like sodas and stuff like that. You can have your soda pop once or twice a day, whatever. But just make sure you drink more water than you drink more soda, because you need to replenish that fluid that's coming out your body, right? Now, and just drink fluid, man. Water, Hennessy. I'm just joking. Don't drink no Hennessy. Not while you're driving. That'd be a bad idea. But just drink and eat. You know what I mean? Like, one thing I try to do, even though it's early, before I go to work, I go in the kitchen and I try to grab me a quick breakfast. Most of the time I don't have time to make breakfast, so I see if I have any leftovers from the other day. Warm it up real quick, put it in my body, go to work. And once I'm start working, the minute I get a chance to eat again, I'm eating, right? If a customer offer me free food, I'm taking it, right? Any chance I get to get some free food, I'm taking it. You feel me? Dirty bro, what's going on? Eat, 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 eat. Eat it. You know what I'm saying? Eat it. That don't sound right. But I'm just saying, just eat, because we burn a lot of calories, right? One thing you're going to notice as a food service driver, you come in this game, you're going to lose weight. You're going to lose a lot of weight. You're going to burn all that water weight, right? You could come in this game weighing 180, and a month going to go by, you can be down to 165 easy. You know what I'm saying? So you need to eat, and you need to try to eat the right stuff. You know what I mean? But it's hard for us to do that throughout the day. So you can probably get away with eating some of the wrong stuff throughout the day, but just eat. You know what I'm saying? Eat. Just eat. You know what I'm saying? You know how Michael Jackson, he got a song say beat it, beat it. I'm telling you, eat it. Food, that is. The food. FOOD. You know what I'm saying? Just eat. You know what I mean? To me, food, natural food, that's your number one, to me, in my opinion. That's your energy right there. Fruits, you know what I'm saying? Banana, I like banana. You grab your banana real quick, get you some apples, munch on some apples throughout the day while you're working, you know what I mean? Stuff like that, man. You deliver to a breakfast restaurant. When I deliver to my they say he gonna eat later. When I deliver to a breakfast restaurant, right, and they offer me some breakfast, I'm taking it, bro. I'm taking it. And my go-to breakfast for when somebody offer me like a free breakfast, I always tell them, give me some biscuit and gravy and put some eggs on top of it. I'll just eat it real quick and I'll keep going. You know what I'm saying? So you can be an owner-operator at PFG after 6 months experience working for them. Hey, that's information for me, man. I never knew that. Out of what city is this? I never knew about this, SPT. I appreciate you for sharing that. I would like to know more about this, man. I did not know that you can be an owner-operator for PFG. What? Huh? Okay. Go ahead. You good? Oh, you was asking a question. Okay. Um. Usually, when it comes to being an owner operator and working in food service, I haven't really heard of a lot of owner operators in food service. I'm pretty sure if this is available, it'll come across my channel real quick. Hey, T. Roy the trucker, man, congratulations of being of taking a break from the weed, man. Congratulations. Everybody congratulate T. Roy the trucker, man. Cause let me tell y'all, that might sound simple to do, but it's not that easy to get off the weed, man. You know what I mean? It's not that easy to get off Mary Jane. You know what I mean? It's not that easy to get off the chronic. You know what I'm saying? It's not that easy to get off the chalice. You know what I mean? It's not that easy. Great work. Motivate somebody in your corner, in your circle. Because, you know, when you're smoking, man, like, you smoking and you sitting on your couch, you playing PlayStation or whatever, your life is just slowly drifting. And you're in you're in a good place. Like, when you smoke weed, like, you're just, your mind takes you to a good place. And you're not really thinking about nothing, man. So you got to put down the weed and stay focused, man. So all the young fellas out there, man, and not even young fellas, it's some old heads too that they cannot put down the chronic. You know what I mean? Put it down. You know what I mean? There's somebody watching this right now that rolling a spliff. You know what I mean? That's rolling a fatty. You know what I mean? You're about to light it up right now. Like, take that spliff, walk over to the toilet, and just flush it away. Don't even throw it away. Flush it away. Get out your system. Get yourself cleaned up. And go down to the DMV and get your permit, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you smoke all the weed when you retire. You smoke all the weed you need to smoke, man. You know what I'm saying? Until, like, just get off the weed until they fix this thing, man. They're gonna fix it. It's gonna be fixed one day. And when I say it's gonna be fixed, this is what I mean, right? Because you take the ganja, right? And you take alcohol, right? And you're saying to yourself, like, oh, how are people allowed? How is truck driver allowed to drink when they're on off duty, or they're on break or whatever? Not break, but off duty. As long as they come back to work and they have that gap, that 4-hour gap or 8-hour gap, whatever it is in between. Like, when are they going to do it for the ganja? When are they going to do it for the weed? But they're all confused in the head. Government trying to make money and stuff like that. They don't know the natural healing of this plant. So we're not even going to go there. So for the time being, just get off the weed. You know what I mean? Because it costs a lot of people their jobs. It stopped a lot of people from getting a job. Now they got the clearinghouse stuff going on. So if you get busted for a drug test, you know, it's going to stay with you. You know what I mean? So it's not worth it. You know what I mean? You got family to take care of, you know. You got kids to feed or whatever like that. So don't let the weed mess up your career. So, you know what I mean? If you know somebody out there right now that choose to smoke instead of choose to get their CDL, just talk to them. You know what I'm saying? Everybody need a second voice. Everybody need to hear somebody. Everybody need a second opinion. Dirty Broke, I appreciate that super chat, man. Appreciate all the super chats. What kind of mistake most food service drivers make and they get fired? I'm going to tell you. That's a good question, SPT. You know, I'm gonna call you SPT. The only person that's in here right now that can call you by your real name is Shannon. Shannon. So I'm gonna tell you, one of the most common mistakes food service drivers make to get fired is hitting stuff. Being in a rush and just hitting stuff. Accidents. And to me, this goes to most drivers. You know what I'm saying? Most drivers, they're just in a rush. Too much incidents. I'm not even talking about accidents. I appreciate that super chat, Shannon. I'm not even talking about accidents. I'm talking about incidents. It's so easy to get in incidents, right? And you work for a company, they might let you slide with one or two incidents, but when you start knocking over too much trees and knocking over too much gates and messing up all type of sprinklers and side swiping all type of cars, you might not consider that a major accident, but these incidents adds up. It costs the companies money, you know what I'm saying? And the more money the companies got to dish out, they look at you as a liability. So guess what? The more and more you keep doing that stuff, you're going to be on radar for them to get rid of you. So my advice to you, when you get in this game, just take your time, right? If you have a dispatcher on the phone, if you have a manager that's trying to rush you, let that manager person know, like, yo, listen up, manager, I'm not rushing. You know what I'm saying? If you want this product rushed, you come get this truck. Because your CDL is worth more than a company that's trying to rush you. So do not, if you feel you're working for a company and you feel that they're rushing you to put your job in jeopardy, then you might not be working for the right company. You get what I'm saying? You might not be working for the right company. You know what I mean? So just take your time while you're out there. Take your sweet time. Take all the time you need. Get what I'm saying? Nobody should tell you that you need to drive faster or rush you. Like, just take your time out there. Incidents and accidents, you'll get fired real quick, yo. T-Roy said it definitely wasn't easy. He used to smoke all day. Hey, I feel you, man. Let me tell you. Let me give y'all my smoking history, right? I remember that day when I quit smoking, bro. It was a long time ago. Before I got my CDL. It was not a trucking job that got me to quit. It was actually a job before I started trucking with Coca-Cola, right? So I was like, damn, the big red shirt about to hire me. So I stopped smoking, and I stopped smoking like that, right? That's why I know smoking ain't all that serious, bro. You know what I mean? And when I say it ain't all that serious, to me it's not as addictive as people make it out to be. It's not that serious. Like, whatever. Like, that's a different story though. So ever since I stopped smoking and I started working for Coca-Cola, the rest was history. I was never urged to pick up that weed no more, man. And I'm telling you, do I miss it sometimes? Sometimes I miss the feeling of it, you know, how I used to feel, but it's not nothing that, you know what I'm saying, I need to rush back to. You know what I'm saying? Do I think it's unfair when it comes to the weed and the alcohol? Yeah, I think it's unfair, but you know what I mean? Like, what can we do? You know what I mean? This is some good advice right here from Brad. Keep your head down, get the job done, and be invisible. The less they see, the better you're going to be. And that is one of the reasons that I like working out of a drop yard. You know, I go there, grab my truck, go do my work, and come home. Go there, grab my truck, do my work, and come home. Every single day. Bam, bam, bam. You know what I mean? The warehouse put the stuff on the truck. I just take it off, no complaints or nothing. You know what I mean? I'm not the complaining type, man. And one of the things I can tell you about this type of job, the food service job, you're gonna dig for cases. Unless you're in chain account, you're going to be digging for cases, and if that's not something you like to do, you might as well quit. You might as well not sign up. It's something you're gonna be doing. You're gonna be doing on the regular. You're gonna dig for cases. You're gonna be digging for a lot of cases. You know what I'm saying? It's part of the job. Get used to it. You're gonna dig. You know. During the training with a trainer, for like the first week or first couple of days, the trainer's gonna drive. After that, you're gonna be driving every day. And after the trainer feel comfortable that you can do the whole job, you're gonna be doing everything, every single thing. You get what I'm saying? So that's the process, and that's how it is. You know what I mean? So it's just something you gotta embrace, man. You know what I mean? Something you gotta look forward for. You know. We got 6 people in the building. Appreciate y'all for rolling in. You know we're not staying long today. Man, this is one of my worst. This is one of my worst allergy season ever. You know what I mean? But it's all good. I'm in a new environment, stuff like that. But that's all I got for y'all, man. Any questions before I go? Appreciate y'all for tuning in today. And T, man, just go after it, man. Go after it. Do a good job, man, and just soak it all up, man. It'll all work out at the end. Trust me. Feel me? But I appreciate y'all for tuning in, man. Y'all be easy out there.